Hello, this is Audrey from Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. How are you today? I hope everyone's doing well. Today, I thought that I would do a hanging pot for my deck. And I just broke my nail. So what I thought that I would do is this pot. It's kind of heavy. So what I did was I put a piece of foam in there and taped it in, and then I put some moss on top and put some pins in it. I glued the pins in on top of the moss. And the greenery I have today is I have some ruscus, and I have some of this pretty fern, and I have some of this, it's like a grass, and I call this, I don't know what you call these leaves, but I always call them watermelon leaves. It's got white in it, and it's not a very big pot, so I thought that we would do a kind of a quick tutorial today. Got something in my eye. So I thought that I would do these orange and yellow flowers. And then I would put them with these yellow ones. These are petunias. These here are geraniums. And because I only had 2 of these, they're some kind of a cup flower, if you can see the cup on it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like I don't know. It didn't say what it was on it, so I just thought that I would put them in there. So I have it on my turntable. Let me just clear off my table here a little bit. And I thought we would just start with, the flowers. I usually start with the greenery, but because there is a lot of flowers, I thought maybe that we would start with the flowers. And I'm thinking I'm just going to leave them whole and then adjust them. So we're going to glue these in here. Push them down in. And like I said, I think I'm just going to adjust as I go. Oh, that's really hard to get in there, but... And then I'll put this one in the middle because this one is a geranium. Put this one in the middle. Maybe I'll cut it a little bit. Maybe it'll go in a little bit easier. I think the only reason it goes in so hard is because the moss on the top. But I think if I cut this at an angle, it will go in a lot better. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this in the middle. And then I'm going to put this one on the other side. Maybe I want it here to fill it out, and then put these 2 over here. I'll put it over here. Kind of make a triangle with it. And I am going to cut these at a sharp angle, which is really hard to cut. Wow. Need some strength there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this. I cut it at an angle. And this will probably make it go in a little bit better. Yeah. So, do need to push this one down just a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm just going to adjust these a little bit so they kind of hang over just like they normally would in your pot when you buy them at the store. Bend them around. You don't want them to be perfectly straight because they don't grow straight. And then before I do any more adjusting, I'm going to put these two in, these petunias. And they do push up. I'm going to push the leaf down a little bit and push the top up. Just push them down, pull your top up so the flower shows more. And the only reason I picked these is because it had the yellow in the middle to go with the other ones. These are so pretty. They're like a bell. I wonder if it's a morning glory. It's like a bell shape. So I thought that I would put these two in on the side. Just like you were buying flowers and putting them in a pot yourself, real flowers. You kind of group them together. Push it in. They go in really hard. I think it's because, not only because of the moss, it's because of the moss. And we're going to do the same with this one. We're just going to bring the leaves down. Pull the top up so the flowers show more. And pull the leaves down so you get more of the flower. I just thought that I would do a quick tutorial today. And if you like this tutorial, please like, subscribe, and share, and let your friends know that I'm here in case they need something. I got my garage open today for memorial stuff. Or, you know, for the grave. I got it open out there, and I got 4th of July wreaths, and I got spring and summer wreaths, and I got special gifts. I got vases that I made. There's all kinds of things, something for everybody. So, because now we got this in, now we can adjust, intermingle these like they would if you had them real in your pot. You know how they would grow together throughout each. For some reason, I still need to bring this one down a little bit. This one's really hard. Oh, there we go. So, intermingle them. Don't be afraid to put some down. Hang, you know, as though they were hanging over the pot. And then, because we do have a gap in there, See the moss. I'm going to just fill it in. I'm going to start with the ruscus. Put a nice point on there so it will go in a little easier. Bend it down so it hangs over just a little bit, not a whole lot. I'll take the bottom leaf off that one because it's not going to leave me much of a stem. I think. Oh, my husband's out there doing something. I thought he was spraying, I guess. Spraying the weeds. Just hang it over the pot. Put some in the middle to fill in. I need some bigger, longer ones. I'll put some over here to fill in. Hang it over the pot so it's not going to hurt it. Get the glue strings off there. I do have more of this if I need to get it. I thought I would have enough, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll do the best. Oops. Just gonna come around. It's not bad out. It's kind of chilly actually. It's only in the 50s. And this here needs to be cut at an angle. And I'm putting all the way around. My husband, he don't like to be videoed. That's why I put a note up there that I was videoing. You see how quick he left after he read that note. He just don't like it at all. Just don't like it at all. So this one, let's see if I can put a tip on here. I'm gonna glue it on. Sorry for the noise. He's out there with his spraying. He's out there spraying. Okay, he's on his way. traveling around. So, put this ruscus in all the way around, like I said. Don't be afraid to bend it down. I did get some more out, so I'll do the best I can here and pick from the crop. Make sure you get any glue strings. Probably the easiest way is to take a hair dryer and it will take care of your strings. And they don't all have to be bent down. I have to remove the lower one because it will be in the way. So I'll put it on this one up here, glue it on. Cut that stem off where we got the I really like ruscus. I think it's so pretty. So pretty. Now I do need some over here. And let's see. I'll put just a couple more pieces in to kind of help fill it, as I don't really have anything under here. Get the glue off there. And let me see, do I need any more? I feel like I need something in there. Let's move on to this greenery. See how well this works. We'll fill that in. Oh yes, that will be nice. This is just to help fill in so you don't see all the moss in there. Not that it's going to hurt, because you really, if you hang this up, you're really not going to see it. But I like to just add some extra texture in there. It's always a good thing to see something else to make it pretty. Just to make it pretty. And I do have a few more of these. I want to at least go all the way around. And these are waterproof. They're plastic. And they're UV protected. So we're done with those. And this is what we're looking at so far. Looks like a pretty pot, doesn't it? Let's try, you know I like my variegated leaves. So let's add some of these. Stuck this together. The plastic stuck together there. Okay. It's because they had glue on it. So I'm just gonna peel the glue off. They had a lot of glue on it actually. So I'm just going to take the glue off. Yesterday, I did two pots for the deck. When I get done, I'll show you what I did. These will go on a table. The 2 pots that I did yesterday they'll go on a side table on my deck. I have a couple of old milk stools that I use for a little table. And these leaves, they don't have wire in the stem. They're just plastic. So I'm just filling in, put some around the middle. The glue string off there. You can also take a soft paintbrush and brush your glue off your plant. I'm just putting these on towards the inside to fill up a little bit. And spread them out. Don't be afraid to spread your flowers out. I'm gonna go, I got one there. I need one in here. That looks really nice. I got 2 more, so I'm gonna put them in. Always helps to fill up your plant. I'll put it over here. I have one more, so take the glue off there. I think I'm gonna go right here, and that pretty much brings it all the way around and fills in that area. Isn't she pretty? This is what I got so far. Isn't she pretty? Doesn't that remind you of one that you have on your deck or on your porch, or let's see. Let me spread these around. This is just petunias. You know, it was really hot for 2 days. We had 90-degree weather. That was on Tuesday. Then yesterday, it was 85. And today, it's in the 50s. And lows in the 40s. I don't know. Doesn't want to make up its mind, I guess. I think I'm just going to add a few of these in. Just for a different texture. Let me stand up here. Don't be afraid to bend your stems, because nothing grows straight. And put one over here, and Mr. Tucker's in here watching me. My baby. Now I'm going to put just some on the outside. Just a little bit, spreading them around. And you'll find that this is probably one of the easiest pots that anybody can do it. You don't have to be an expert. You can do it. Anybody can do it. You've seen how easy it went in. Last one. Put it down here. Right. There. That's how easy it is to do a hanging basket. I hope you like it. Isn't she pretty? It's nice and full. I'm gonna hang this up on my deck and be proud. People will think it's real, but it's not real. So if you like it, share and subscribe. People will know that I'm here in Phoenix, New York. And I hope you like this tutorial. Have a good day. Bye-bye.